help me for what I want to do? Because we look at that like, how can they help me with broadcast media? But, you know, actually getting your writing skills on point, or actually getting into the point for reading, because in our majors, you have to learn how to read and understand what you're reading. And you remember how we were talking about science, you know, if you're reporting and you're going to school to do like a science event, you having a science class, like you understand some of those terms and you end up write like your segment or write like your report on that.
Yeah.
So it actually does set with like some of those classes, but sometimes in some class I do be like, why am I here? Like I ask myself that, but you know, it's here to get an education.
And then I thought about this too, like, okay, so if you second guessing why you're here, and then, okay, to piggyback, another thing that you were saying, okay, so if you decide that, okay, college is not for me, I don't know why I'm here, I don't want to be here, and you go make quick money, are you going to be doing the thing that you really love to do?
That's a good point. Because like really you're not, because I know if I probably wasn't going to college, I'll probably just be sitting at home or trying to do like some quick, because you know I was actually like on Facebook last night, and it was like you can comment info, like you can post ads every week and get $80 a day, and that's like $500 some a week. But you know that's not what I want to do. I have talent that I want to just show the world. So you know why would I do that? But you know sometimes like what we want to do now, you have to have a degree. Like I'm not gonna be able to go to a news station and just with my high school diploma.
And talk about your experience, because like both of us, we both were interns at a news station, and like you said, you can't go up to a news station and say, hey, I want to be a broadcaster, let's get a job right now.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't happen.
Exactly. You have to have like a bachelor's degree for that particular field, like broadcast media. So like I can't go into the news field with a bachelor's in psychology. Like it just won't work. So in some jobs you have to depend on your degree, just like nursing. You have to depend on those degrees. You have to get your certificates. You have to be certified. So college, you need it. You need that diploma and everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes, what did we talk about last night? Sometimes you have to take a pay cut to get to where you need to be. Yes.
Because people would tell you, because I'm going to talk about a little bit about when I first interned.
Okay.
Because I've interned with a news station, and I had people tell me, because I wasn't getting paid for what I did, they were like, well, why'd you do that? You need to be getting a paycheck. And I thought to myself, why are you concerned? Are you going to cut me a check? You're going to cut me a share from your bank account? I don't think so. But, I mean, if you're going to do that, hey, why not? I would love the check.
You going to pay my bills?
You going to pay my bills? You know, hey, I would love that. But,
exactly.
Okay, but, like, so my thing was for them, you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, like, because I'm here trying to do what I need to do for myself. Because I'm getting the experience I need now. So when I do get paid for my work, I have it covered.
Exactly. Just like for us to do this show. We don't get paid for it, but hey, like in the future, like if we want to have like our own TV show or anything, we'll have the experience.
Right.
So that helps out too.
And if people are bothered by us not getting paid, feel free. You know, we can give you our bank account information.
Yeah, I can start a GoFundMe anytime and put some money in that, or you can pay me through Snapchat.
Right.
Anything.
Something. But you know, like I said, you just kind of have to do your own thing. And I want to also stress again, you know, always make sure you're doing what you want to do. Do what you want to do if you're going to be in college. Do not be here because you feel like this is what mom wants me to do, this is what dad wants me to do. And don't do it for the money either. You have to be happy in what you're doing. So if you are doing it, if you want to be an accountant just because, you know, accountants make great money and, you know, your heart is not there and your heart is in, you know, in the biology field or here in the communications field of theater, don't do that. Like, you wasting your time and you wasting money as well.
Exactly. And I'm actually happy you said that, because when I was going to major in communications, I was telling people, oh, I'm doing communications. I was like, why won't you do business, or why won't you do nursing like your sister? I'm like, that's not what I want to do. And if it's not what I want to do, I know I would just fail all those classes because, you know, my heart is not in it. Like, this is where our heart belongs, into the communication department. So you can't listen to outside people, even like some of the family members, because most of them, like my family, was like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? No, that's not for me. This is for me.
And a lot of times you find people who telling you how you should do things, they're not happy in their life. They're not. They're not happy in their life. They are just doing something maybe because their parents told them they are good at this, or they may be following the checks, or just they didn't know what they wanted to do. So while we're talking about this to you guys, is we want you guys to just, you know, be in your zone. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Don't worry about the money because, like I said earlier, you can make money, but if you're not doing what you need to do to get where you need to be, it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Those were some good points. But we must take a quick break. But when we return, we will have a whole panel of sorority and fraternity members here to give us some insight about Greek life. So stay tuned. You're watching SKP.